Aaron, the Lanarkshire derby, it's a huge game no matter the consequences, but we go on the back of a couple of sore defeats. We'll have a lot of motivation for this one, won't we?
Yeah, we do. A local derby, it's a big game for the club and obviously the supporters, so hopefully we can put the two results behind us and kick on from there.
Yeah, and like you said, you don't need any extra motivation, I guess, do you? But it's going to be a tricky place to go with some of the results that they can pick up on their own turf.
Yeah, especially on the Astro, it's always going to be a difficult game. They beat us here last time, so we sort of owe them one as well.
So what's it been like this season with all the sort of competition and sort of patience that you've had to show? And when you've come in, the manager's obviously been pleased with what he's seen there.
Yeah, I've obviously had to be a bit patient. I had a little hamstring injury as well, so that's set me back. But hopefully, going into the new year, I can just play as many games as I can.
And added to the fact that there will be a break coming up, it gives us even more sort of motivation to end on a bit of a high with a result against Hamilton, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said to Tom yesterday. Like this game, you've got 3 weeks to think about it afterwards, so hopefully we can end on a win.
What's the manager been saying to you boys throughout the week? Obviously there's been so many games in December, it's always going to be hectic, but how's the motivation been going into another game?
No, the motivation's fine. You don't need much motivation going into a derby game as well, so he's not really had to say much. The confidence is still high, obviously, after the 2 defeats, but we'll just go there and try and get the win.
It was a strange couple of results in the sense that there were so many positives in many ways in those games that we played against St Mirren and Kilmarnock. We had a lot of chances, a lot of possession, but it is just now a matter of just getting the result, isn't it?
Yeah, especially with how the game went after 30 minutes. Taking off 3 boys, it sort of halts us a wee bit, but we're not going to use that as an excuse, and we'll just kick on for Saturday now.
You mentioned the AstroTurf, but what else do you expect from Hamilton as a team to go and play against?
They're quite dogged. We'll go and look at their analyse them today and see what the gaffer wants from us going into the game.
All in all, like you mentioned, everyone just raring to go for the weekend then?
Yeah, we can't wait. It's good to have games in a short space of time. It's not much training, you're just playing the games, and that's what you want to do as a footballer.